All right. All right. Whew. Whew. Hopefully third time's a charm here. Third time's a charm. I messed it up. I do admit. I haven't live streamed in, what, like 2 or 3 weeks? So hopefully in a few seconds here, we can get this thing buffered and we can get on the way. Because we got a lot of stuff to cover, guys. We got a lot of, I mean, look at the topics up there. It's a pretty big list. And each of those have some pretty good talking points in it. Because I just want to catch everybody up with where we're at, what we're doing, and all of that good stuff. So hopefully, again, third time is a charm. I messed up on the first one. I forgot to change the title. Oh, did I forget to change the title again? I probably did. Let me go see. Oh my gosh, yes, the title is wrong. Let me see if I could change the title here for you guys. Okay. So I'm going to change the title so it makes a little more sense. Because we're not doing the boom dozer. Okay, there we go. Third time's a charm, right? Okay, anyways, let's see if I am on my thing so I can watch what's going on. And then, again, we will hop in and, yeah, we will go from there. I wish the refresh was quicker, guys. It takes literally, like, a minute for me to see if everything is going all right. And again, for those of you guys who are in here and watching, make sure and let me know if the audio is okay and if the, you know, the quality and everything looks okay. So we're going to give it a few more minutes before I start on my topics, but man, we got a lot. Man, we got a lot. Probably a lot of you guys are in the other rooms that we're trying to get in. Anyways, let's get started. I see there are a few of you guys started and there are a few of you guys in here. And we got a lot of topics, guys. I mean, like I said, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like what? 8 topics, 9 topics. So first things first, hidden items, free giveaways. Now we've been talking about this. If you guys remember in one of my videos, I posted about a hidden giveaway where I put something in the description. I made sure it was below the fold. So literally all someone had to do was just look at the description and I put, you know, I think I put, does anybody even read this? And all you had to do was message me with this particular code. And if you messaged me, I was kind of like, okay, this particular, you know, giveaway gets some type of prize or something like that. So that person, I believe, got a stubby kit. I think that's what they wanted, and we went ahead and sent that out. Now, we are going to make sure that we do 3 giveaways before the end of the year. So it could be Christmas, could whatever. But I will give you guys another hint. There is another one that is out there that was actually, I'll say it's been out there before I put the last giveaway or the last hidden giveaway. So there is another hidden giveaway somewhere out there. I can't say what it is, but there is another one out there. So for a lot of you guys who are looking for, you know, free giveaways and things like that, I mean, you can win yourself, you know, a pretty cool XFKO or something along those lines. And all you got to do is just, you got to do a little hunting. You got to look around a little bit. So I just kind of wanted to throw that out there, that there is one currently out there that no one has sent me anything on. Now, you can send me an email on xfoxgames@gmail.com. You can message me on my Etsy store. Some of you guys did that. Whatever is easiest for you guys can send that kind of over. So just kind of keep that in mind that there are free giveaways out there. I mean, for those of you guys who watch the videos, you just can't miss it. You can't miss it. So I just wanted to throw that out there. You know, I think before the end of the year too, I would love to do an MK3 giveaway as a hidden giveaway. But it's going to be tough, right? It could be a multi-part thing, right? So it could be you see in a video where, you know, sometimes I might hold up a little piece of paper in the lower, you know, in the lower corner, and it might say something like 1, and then, you know, later in the video I might come in and it might say 6, or it might say -7. I don't know. It might be something like that where you got to kind of watch it, and then maybe another video later you'll see me with the same colored paper or something along those lines, and you might see it. Or like in the background, if you're just like looking, I could have a message or something somewhere where you're like, what is that? That doesn't make any sense. So just kind of throwing that out there. So the audio is cutting out a little bit. Is it still cutting out like right now, or is it good? Just let me know. What's going on, Ezekiel? Anyways, let's keep moving along here. So grade B parts. A lot of you guys ask me, you know, does everything you print always just come out, you know, great looking, ready to go? And the answer is no. There's been a couple times where, you know, you're printing something and, I don't know, the nozzle gets clogged or it prints right. It just takes a little bit to clean it up. Stuff like this. So let me switch views here so you guys can kind of see this. But it's stuff like this. You see how it's like you just got to get something in there like a file or something and kind of just get that out of there. We have stuff like this that I don't want to like throw away, but you know, I don't really want, I'm not selling it as grade A. Grade A is like this. Like perfect. Nothing you got to do. You just plop this thing in and you're ready to go. But some of them aren't bad. Some of them are like this. You see how there's just little traces of whatever. I mean, I could probably clean that one up. But a normal grade A would be something like that right there. You see that? Well, hopefully it's not too bad. But some of the stuff I have that's not exactly perfect, but it could be used if you just want to just mess around with it on your own and try some of your own stuff. Perfect. A lot of this stuff, if you are curious, you guys, again, can message us or send me a message on my Etsy store. Some of this stuff, literally, you cover shipping, I'll send it out to you, right? Like, shipping's usually like $5 or whatever it is. I'll throw this in a box, you know, give me $1 for packaging and stuff. I'll send it your way. And you could do whatever you want to do with it. It's not exactly perfect. I mean, if you clean that out and stuff like that, it would be absolutely perfect. It's just I didn't want to throw them away because there's some stuff kind of like this. I'll let you guys see it. You guys can see it here. This is one of my prototypes, and it works perfect. I just didn't want to throw it away in comparison to, this is like one of the production ones. You see how I put a little extra in here? This one doesn't have it. So if you guys see that. So stuff like this, I don't want to throw away. But again, you know, if someone really, really wants like this and it doesn't have the slices in there, yeah, no problem. I mean, like I said, cover shipping and it's all yours. I just didn't want to actually throw it away. So there's a lot of other stuff other than this stuff. It's just right now I have some stuff like that in the Boom Dozer. I don't really have a lot of it on the XFKO side. I got that thing kind of dialed in. And it's just right now I only have it on this. But, you know, you can message me at different times. And we can go over what I have in case somebody wants some of this stuff for like $1 instead of me just, you know, getting it up and throwing it away. So just throwing it out there. It's always good to see messages from you guys. A lot of you guys actually send us messages, which is awesome. I try to reply to everybody, and I try to reply pretty quick. So just kind of keep that in mind. Oh, I actually jumped ahead there. I went to grade B parts. So Etsy orders and customs. So you guys know we got absolutely destroyed when it came to... kind of the, right at the holidays, right at Black Friday. I mean, we got, I think it was like 15 XFKOs in about 2 days, about 3 days. The lead times is very quick. Even though on my Etsy store, it does say lead time is like 5 to 7 days. To be honest, it's usually the day after. Unless it's like today. If you order today, I can't do anything, right? So I usually will go Monday. So the lead time for everything is pretty much ready to go. If you do order it early enough in the day, a lot of the times I can go ahead and get the stuff just sent out really, really quick. So just kind of keep that in mind that, you know, it is up to the post office. Usually I ship pretty fast, but we all know the post office is pretty backed up. But I am catching up a lot on my prints. So a lot of the stuff, I got it ready to go. It is ready to go. A lot of the Boom Dozer stuff, this stuff takes a long time to print. Literally almost about 2 days. So, you know, day and a half. So, you know, these, yeah, you guys killed me. I mean, you guys ordered so many of these. I can just throw them in a box and they're gone. I don't really have to assemble anything, you know, like our XFKO line. But a lot of our XFKO line, I'm telling you, it's been an absolute just hit. I know I've been talking about these forever. I'm like, hey guys, you know, we're going to get these up on our site. And I've been trying to. These just take so long to build, these custom ones. Literally, they take me like 3 days because you got to paint the body. You got to make the parts. You got to make sure it's right. So we will have these up. I got a couple of them going out to a few of you guys. You know who you are. It's just they take so long to build that it's very tough to kind of get those things in the store and ready to go. And I don't think they're going to be something that you can just order and I go make. It's going to be something where I make like 2 or 3 like a month, and then I'll just put them up, and when they sell out, they sell out. That's just what it is. Unlike the XFKOs now where you can order them and I'm making them as they are ordered. So just kind of keep that in mind. Boom Dozer shells. So you guys can see these, right? The shells that we have for the big rig, which is awesome. If you guys don't already know, right, the big rig is pretty cool itself, right? But we have our shells here where you can shove 6 friggin' half-length darts in here, shove them in, you know, shoot it like normal, and this doesn't come out. It'll shoot all 6, and it's brutal. It's a brutal shotgun shot that comes out of there. And you can undo it. You could take, you know, one from down here. Our kit typically has 3 worth. I think I'm going to bump it up to like 5. But you can just take out your other one, throw it in, cock it, shoot it, and man, you're shooting, you know, 6 in a row, which is pretty crazy. So just kind of keep that in mind, that we do have the shells themselves, you know, ready to go for the big rig. One of the biggest things, though, is people are like, hey, does the shells work inside the boom dozer? And I'm like, no, it just doesn't fit. Look at that. It just doesn't fit. And it would be pretty weird, right? I mean, you'd add a lot of extra weight to this. That's why we're just like, okay, just, you know, take the 24 shot, do this, take it out, put this in. Literally should take you about 5 minutes. Throw that inside there, and you're ready to go. But, yeah, the shells do not fit inside the boom dozer. Somebody was like, I swear they do. I'm like, no, they don't. We already talked about it. The shells inside the double crusher, it technically works, and it technically doesn't work, right? This will trick the AR to make it think it works, but yeah, if you guys want to go watch that video, go watch that video. I would highly suggest getting the kit that we have here, which actually extends the AR in there. So this way, no matter where you put the shots in here, it'll always work like normal. Or if you have a buckshot on the bottom and you have a mega on the top, it will work just fine, just like normal. And just remember, that kit is ready to go. It is in there. There's no weird shells or anything like that. You put your things in, you could shoot the top and bottom, or you can just put one in and you could shoot the top, shoot the bottom, so because it extends the AR system inside there. That's one of the biggest things. I have not seen anybody else create anything for like that. And then, of course, our kit comes with kind of you could put darts inside the back of this little dart holder back here. But, yeah, overall, these shells don't work inside a boom dozer. I just say get the actual kit for it. Just kind of keep it that way. What's going on, the guy Bob? What's going on? So, again, if you guys are curious on all the stuff that we've just previously talked about, make sure you guys go watch this once it is saved. You guys can go check that stuff out. Double crusher buck. So, yeah, so I kind of talked about that again. We got our buckshot for this. You guys already know about it. Some of you guys were asking if we can extend this so you shoot 6 out of each. And we were thinking about it, but you still need to extend the air restrictor. And there's a few other things like this might stick out a little bit farther. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if that's something that you know you guys want to have the front of our kit stick out a little farther. But I mean, if you're shooting 6, sure, why not? Technically, you could throw 3 in there, or you could throw 6. But I would just have to test and kind of see kind of the performance of it, because I don't think 6 is going to shoot all that well. So I just kind of wanted to throw that out there. Okay, so this is pretty big news. This is something that you guys are going to hear here on this live stream first, which is the Nerf Saturn inline kit that we're thinking about making. So the Nerf Saturn, I mean, right now, this particular blaster is $18 on Walmart's website. Now, I don't know. You guys could be watching this 6 weeks from now. I don't know, but yeah, right now, they're $18 on Walmart's website. We picked up a few, so I'm like, $18? And I'm like, oh my gosh. And that's, I don't think they sell just a blaster alone. They always sell it with the kind of the little flippy target thing. So yeah, so just throwing that out there. Yes, we went ahead and picked this up. Actually, a few of them. Because what we want to do is we want to make this an inline kit. So instead of putting the rival balls down in here, you would kind of do the same thing. You would just feed in the, you'd feed in the kind of the half-length darts. Now here's the thing about this is I want to try and make it a double shot. So you're shooting two of the short darts at the same time. And I wanted to make it a capacity of, you get 4 shots, so technically you have 8 rounds in there. I want to see the performance of it first, and I kind of got a mock-up of it, but it's not shooting exactly how I want it. So I'm waiting to get my other ones from Walmart. This way, if I mess up some of the other ones, right, it is, if I mess up the other ones, then, hey, it's no big deal. But again, $18 on Walmart's website, woo, it's going to be good. And I'm hoping that the inline kit, if I decide to do it, it might stick out to right about here, and it's going to be basically you'd pump, and when you shoot, it's going to shoot, again, 2 half-length darts. You kind of give that downward flick, pump again, you shoot 2 half-length darts. But I don't know. It's something we're going to try and see. I don't know yet if we're going to do it. But once I get my other ones, I know I can screw this one up without no big deal. So, let's see. The audio and video not synced for anyone else. What's going on in the North Club? GML. There's a lever mod for the Saturn. Yeah, I saw that. I saw the lever mod. What's going on? Memaholic76. What is next? So we got Nerf Rival Fate. Yes. Let me pull this up here. Yes. Come on, we know it, right? This has been big news for a lot of people, and I'm super pumped for this. I'm super, super pumped because this thing looks freaking awesome. Really, the whole new line that's been leaked looks awesome, but I'm very, very pumped for this because, you know, this, yeah, you can make an inline kit for, but I just need to see how the top of it loads, how that top breach up there loads. I don't know if the, you know, something slides back in and then seals everything. I would like to believe so, that when you cock it back, it's tough to say. I gotta look at it to see, but just in my head, yeah, that is like a knockout kind of Chronos mixed together, right? To where I'm like, yeah, this thing can be rocking. I think I can make some pretty cool stuff out of that particular blaster. Now, when it's gonna come out, I don't know. I just saw it and I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta get my hands on one of those because yeah, you can make some, just by looking at it, I think I can make a few cool designs out of that. So yeah, I'm telling you that guy Bob, man, if I can get my hands on one of those, woo! But I'm gonna come out with some mods for that thing. I can look at it and say the trigger looks like it's a very similar slide trigger to the KO. I could be wrong, but I think the first thing that I'm gonna do to it for sure is gonna be do an inline kit because we know that thing can bump up. If these things are shooting 90, then an inline kit would probably make that thing shoot 120, somewhere right in there. But again, we're gonna see. But I really want my hands on that thing, like really bad. I'm even more excited for the Accu balls. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I mean, maybe those those Accu balls will be a little more accurate than the actual rival rounds currently. It looks like they're maybe like a harder plastic or something. When I kind of looked at some of the leaked photos, it looked like it was kind of like a harder plastic or something. I don't know. Which would help with the softness of a normal rival round. We'll see, though, how it goes. But I am super, super pumped on that thing, man. The other ones, too. Again, I know some people are like, oh, don't forget about the other ones. Trust me, guys. I love the other ones. It's just this one reminds me of a knockout, which in my head I'm like, man, yeah. Instead of priming it from the bottom, you prime it in the back. But I don't know if you push it forward again or, you know, when you pull it back, like how... I'm assuming when you pull it back, that breach opens, and then when you push it back, the breach locks. Which would be awesome because that would make a great inline kit because it looks like it feeds from the top there. So I'm guessing that's how it loads, but I could be wrong. I mean, have you guys seen how that thing actually loads yet? I don't know. I mean, I'm just asking. I mean, some of you guys I know are way better researchers than me. So, Memaholic76, the Accu balls are mostly just a marketing trick in my opinion. It could be. I mean, when I looked at them, I was like, it looks like it has a harder outer shell. I don't know, but I mean, we all know it. The rival balls are, right? I always kind of go by more. I just dump a lot down range with the Percy's, right? Just be like, hey, volume over accuracy. Just dump 10 down range. I don't know if they are decently more accurate, but I'd be happy with the Granite if they aren't even true. They're super pricey. And it sucks because, you know, usually when you have like 100, you lose them all the time. I don't even know where they freaking go, right? And they're even, you look all on the grass and you can, you know, just, you know, with the Nerf flare. Yeah, true. But nonetheless, guys, when this particular thing comes out, I'm going to try and pick it up. Like, I want them. Like, I want it and I want to mod it. That is really what I want to do. I want to have an inline kit for this thing, very similar to the kind of the kits that we have now. I mean, you guys all know about the XFKOs. I would love to just build another breach or something very similar on the front, and then you guys can use the kind of the screw-on suppressors that you already have, right? So you can just order this or use the screw-on suppressor that you already have and just put it on there. Because it's pretty much the same thing, and it's going to be the same diameter. So we're going to see how that goes, but yeah, I mean, that thing, woo! I'm super pumped on it. I am super, super pumped. Okay, design videos. So you guys know here at the Xbox Studios, we do a lot of custom designs, custom printing, and a lot of people have asked me, they've been like, hey Xbox, you know, where did you learn how to do that? And to be honest, I learned from YouTube. You know, looking at all these designs and everything like that, it is not what I do. So I'm a software engineer during the day, so I don't do stuff like this, right? This is, you know, I saw a lot of designs. I'm like, how do people do that? I want to be able to make my own and make something cool, you know, for our community. And, you know, through hard knocks and lots of learning and YouTube videos, I kind of learned how to design something. But I'm telling you, it is difficult. It is very, very, very tough. Probably it took me about 8 months or so to really get kind of good to a place where I'm like, okay, I know how to kind of do this, but there's a lot of iterations. And then you need to get into the 3D printing. The 3D printing in my kind of mind is, it's tough because there's certain angles and things that you just can't, you can design it, but it's very, very hard to print. So you kind of gotta get both good at 3D printing and get good at designing. So that's how we can come out with some cool designs pretty quick. And we have a lot of printers, guys. We have a lot of printers going right now. I think 6 or 7. So, and they are running all the time because, again, something like this, you guys know, this thing takes almost a day and a half, 2 days to print. So if you design something like this, yeah, you put it on there, you got to wait 2 days, right? You got to wait 2 stinking days to try your idea. And then maybe you got to tweak one thing. You got to wait another 2 days. So having multiple printers has definitely helped me keep up with a lot of the orders that you guys have, you know, been ordering and doing. But at the same time, it's been able to let me kind of come up with new ideas and things like that. But to get back on the design videos, is a lot of people are asking, how do you do it, XFox? Like, how do you go from something in here to something here? And I wanted to do kind of a series and make just a simple, you know, hey, step 1, step 2, here's the programs that I use, here's the printers that I have, because there's a lot of people out there that were like me, and I'm like, where do you even start? Like, how do you start from getting the idea up here or the idea on a piece of paper? How do you go from that to something physical, and how do you, you know, redesign? How do you do all this stuff? So I kind of want to make a series on that because I know a lot of you guys out there were asking me questions on, hey, how do you do this, or do you think this would work? And I'm like, you know, it's hard to say. You got to design it and see how it holds up over the test of time. But if you guys want a design video from what programs I'm using to me and you designing something, whatever it is, maybe a suppressor or something kind of cool that you can put on your blaster, and then actually going through the iterations of printing it, testing it, redefining it, and going, I kind of want to do that for you guys because I think that a lot of you guys, you know, young, old, doesn't really matter, can really learn something from, okay, I see how we can go from something on a piece of paper or something in your head to actually designing it, to actually printing it and saying, hey, look, you made something that nobody else has, right? You made something super custom. So I just kind of want to throw that out there. Oh, God, we got it. Okay, so what's going on? I love Ribble. They have like a hex design that's chaos rounds. Chaos rounds are the best. Yeah, they do North Club. When you look at it, yeah, it has a little bit of a different design on there. And if you look, it has like a shine. Like, I almost feel like the outer is like maybe like a little bit harder than the normal rival round, which usually is just super fluffy. So, what's going on, Kingston Chambers? What's up? The guy bought this guy. Nemaholic76. I'm just a freshman. It's all good, man. Like I said, it's, you know, learning anything like that is huge. You know, just being like, okay, yeah, I could take something from an idea that you think is silly and making it into something where you're like, you know what, this is rocking. Like, when I thought about the 54 round 18 shot, I was thinking, okay, this is silly. That's like a lot of shots, but a lot of people wanted it. It was crazy. I got more orders than I could keep up with, and right now I'm good, but it's been crazy. Haha, get dunked. Okay, so let's see, design videos. So I mean, that's all I really had for, you know, my items there, all my you know, topics. I mean, there's a lot to cover here. Again, if some of you guys missed some of the stuff, just go back and check it out. A lot of stuff covered in the beginning there from the hidden giveaways. Like I said, there's one hidden out there. One of you guys are gonna do it. What's going on? What's going on? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. So now we just got kind of Q&A. We got some random stuff, whatever we want to talk about, right? Because I covered all the big stuff. So whatever you guys want to ask, you guys can leave it in the comments. And as they come up, I'll answer them. So which blaster are you most excited for this line? Woo! Again, it's got to be... It's got to be that. Boom. It's got to be that. I'm most excited for. hands down. Because I look at it and I'm thinking, yeah, the breech has to come back when you pull it back, and then has to reseal when you push it forward. It wouldn't make any sense if you pull it back, because it would have to have a sealed breech. So in my head, that's going to be exactly what I want, and it's exactly in line for it's exactly in line for kind of what I want for another inline kit. The grip on that thing looks awesome. I'm thinking, man, yeah. I keep staring on my screen. I'm like, it looks so good. It looks so, so good. Yeah, what's going on, dude bro? Hey, dude bro. What's up, dude bro? How about you guys? I mean, which one of the new rivals are you guys most interested in? I know there's a couple of them, but man, you know, it's the Night Finder of Rival. I'm so pumped for it. I mean, I wish I could get a little more info on when that thing's coming out. Does anybody know when that thing's actually going to come out? Because I'm like super interested when that thing's going to come out. I mean, I see it on Walmart's website, so I'm every day I'm sitting there like refreshing, and probably here, like, I don't know, starting this weekend, I'm going to go to Walmart just to see if they snuck them out in the shelves on accident. Because if they did, I'm going to pick them all up. I'm going to get them all up. I like how they did the magazine feed one. I'm hoping that it would give us a chance to get a high-capacity Rebel drum. Oh, yeah, where it's angled out this way. I kind of like that. The only thing that scares me about mags that come out, instead of this way, that come out, angled forward, is like, if I fell, I'm gonna rip that thing. I also think, I always wanted a Rival drum mag. I always wanted one. Always. But yeah, I don't even think there's one out there. I mean, I know there's the out of darts stuff, like the backpack with the air feed and all that stuff. I saw that. I think that's kind of cool. Yeah, I mean, if they made a drum, I think it would be cool. Or if Nerf made their own backpack. If they made their own backpack that you can hook up to the bottom of that would be freaking sweet. But then again, it'd be a single... Well, that'd be nice. Instead of it being electronic, you just have a backpack that feeds it, and it's all manual. That would be awesome. For a lot of the games that say, hey, look, it's a mechanical blaster. You cannot have any... you can't have any electronics in it. That would be sweet, because you would never run out, right? You would never run out. That would... Gosh, you're giving me ideas now, guys. You guys are giving me ideas. Yeah, I don't know why Hasbro hasn't created another blaster with one of those. Yeah, we don't know. But this new Rival line, I think they did it right here. They did it right. So they're kind of doing a 360 from where they were going. So people have guessed in late January, early February. Yeah, the guy Bob. I hope so, dude. I hope so. By then, I should have. I know there's going to be a huge rush after Christmas for a lot of stuff on Etsy. For a lot of the kits and the blast. So I'm ramping up, man. I'm telling you. 24/7. My printers never stop. They keep printing and printing and printing and printing and printing and printing. So I'm kind of getting up there. So I'm kind of pumped. That very long magazine on the other Rival blaster, I wish it would hold 20 rounds. Yeah. I just don't... anything that's angled that way for me, I'm just like, oh my gosh. So in my head, it would be nice to have kind of a grip or something there. And then have, like I said, a belt-fed or an air-fed mag that kind of goes up into it. So it's a 30-round drum. Have you ever heard about the prototype Rival drum that was supposed to be in the release of the Edge line? Out of Darts has one of the prototypes. No, never heard of it. I wanted one. I wanted one real bad. Like, super bad. Like, if I was looking to see if I could print one and things like that, but I would rather have a Nerf one than a 3D printed one. I know some of them are good, but some of them are pretty kind of tricky. So, anyways, guys, again, this was just going to be a quick live stream. I didn't want to go too crazy, right? Dude, how many knockouts do you have? Well, I got a lot. I got probably like 80 stock ones, which are in the boxes for the XFKO stuff. But I do have a lot of knockouts, which you guys know. We have the XFKO stuff, which are the brass breech, the inlines, and the stubbies. But then we have some of the custom ones. I mean, look at that. You guys. Oh, let me switch the view here. You guys have seen this, or maybe some of you guys are new here. But I mean, These things are super custom. I got a lot of them, man. I got a lot, but stock ones I got about 80 left. I had about 170, and you guys have ordered a lot of them. But look at this one. This is a slime one. Woo! I mean, you put 3 darts. You put 3 darts in there. You shoot. You cock it. You get a shoot again, and yeah, we got a lot, man. We got a lot. So go check out the Etsy store if you've never been there, man. I was disappointed in that it was a 12-rounder. Come on, Hasbro. I love that. No, it's legit Nerf 30-round drum. The guy Bob, man. I gotta see it. I'm gonna look it up after this, man. I gotta look it up after this. There, flick up. So yeah, I mean that's it, guys. I didn't want to keep everybody too long. I just wanted to cover these topics again. If you guys missed some of the stuff, like the very important hidden giveaways we're doing, go check that out. Literally, there's a hidden giveaway that's sitting out there that no one's claimed yet. Somebody did claim one of the giveaways that we put in the description. I was surprised. I think they found it maybe like a day after we posted the video. So I was like, okay, but no one's found the other one. I'm like, oh my gosh, come on. So again, the giveaways, I can't stress enough. I want to give away another MK3. I just don't know if I'm going to have enough time to make a video before Christmas and make sure we're doing everything that we do. But I just definitely want to do this live stream for a lot of you guys that are like, hey, I like the live streams because I can ask questions. It's XFox and he can answer them, right? But we're kicking butt with the orders. Again, I thank everybody who has ordered an XFKO from us, a kit, a drum. I know a lot of you guys got these drums, man. They just flew out of here super quick. But again, a big thank you to all you guys, man. I think I'm going to also do kind of a I don't know, like a customer XFKO kind of highlight. There are so many of you out there who have posted your builds, what you've done. I have so many pictures. I gotta give like credit where credit is due because a lot of you guys have created some freaking awesome XFKOs, but also you guys wanted to show off some of the custom ones that we've made. And I want to make sure I do a video of that before the end of the year. So this way, for all of you XFKO owners out there, you guys can get a little credit. Because again, some of you guys, man, made some crazy XFKOs. Nobody has anything crazy yet, like the slime. Nobody has anything crazy yet, but this one, you know who this is going out to. I just got to ship it. But yeah, I got a couple of these ready to go inside my garage to be printed. But look at this thing. You guys can see that up close. I don't know if you guys can kind of see it. Look at that. Sick. And then again, we call these ones candy. Kind of candy. Inline kit, friggin' awesome. But yeah, we're gonna get there, guys. We are gonna get there. It is just you guys have kept me on my toes, man, in my Etsy shop like 24/7, man. 24/7. You guys like order something all the time, and I'm just like getting it out as quick as I can. So